Good evening, everyone. This is BremSter, and tonight I'm coming to you with a puzzle that was sent to me apparently as a birthday puzzle. Okay, I don't understand why. A new broom sweeps clean by Matt y Ddraig. I don't get it. It's fine. It's a puzzle that was sent through. I'm going to give it a look. So this is a fog puzzle. The fog is the last rules listed, which personal bugbear of mine, because people might be asking, why can't I see some stuff? And it's explained at the end. I would normally explain that straight after the Sudoku rules. Don't make a big thing of my birthday. I mean, there's been like a run of them. Don't keep wishing me happy birthday. It's not a deal. It's the reason I got the puzzles, but it's not why I'm doing them. I'm doing them because the puzzles were sent in. But like it was over a week ago. Just pay attention to the puzzle. What else is going on? Nothing important. Actually, I am going to mention that over on BremSter Games, I am going to be trying some new stuff over there. So if you're interested in what's going on in BremSter Games, go and check out the BremSter Games channel. I'm going to be trying some new games over there, and I've been I think one of the main things is I've recently been doing a whole bunch of No Man's Sky expeditions. So if you're interested in space exploration games or action role-playing games, go check what I've been doing over there. If you're not, stay for the puzzles. So, normal 9 by a new broom sweeps clean. I don't understand it. Anyway, normal 9 by 9 Sudoku rules apply. So, in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Killer. Digits may not repeat in dashed cages and sum to the total given in the top left corner of the cage. Fine. But we can't see all of the cage. Why? We'll get to that in a moment. Kropki. Digits separated by a black dot are in a 2-to-1 ratio. Digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. Doesn't say anything about all dots are given. Fine. It doesn't say anything about all cages are given either. Fine. Anyway, fog. Some cells are initially obscured by fog, which is cleared as correct digits are entered into the vicinity. No guessing is required. No guessing is required with any of these clues, so you don't need to really state that. The reason that people often state it with fog is when you place a correct digit, you know that all of the it will tell you if a correct digit is placed, the fog will be cleared from that cell and any cell that touches it. So people get confirmation in the grid when they enter a correct digit into the fog, but you don't need to go, well, is this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9? If I go through the options, it will confirm that one of those digits is required by the fog being cleared. Most Sudoku do not give you that feedback, which is why a lot of people say no guessing is required with fog, because you get that immediate feedback if you put in a correct digit, which other Sudoku clues do not do. So people turn around and say, well, why would you state that? And it's the truth for anything. That's why. It's that immediate feedback that you get from fog. And yeah, it's fine. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So 21. So if 21 doesn't have a 9 in it, it's 6, 7, 8. Now I know what that is down to 2 options. And the reason for that is, let's talk about black dots for a second. On a black dot, you only have 2 options. Or basically, one side of a black dot is going to be a low digit, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other side is going to be its even double. Now, both sides may be low because 1, 2, or 2, 4, or both sides may be even, 2, 4, or 4, 8. But one side, it's because 1 doubles to 2, 2 doubles to 4, 3 doubles to 6, 4 doubles to 8. And 5 would double to 10, which doesn't work. And because one side is always low and the other side is always even, any high odd digit doesn't work. 5, 7, and 9 don't work. Now, on a run of 3 digits, it's even more restricted, because if I was to start here and go along this run, because these 2 cells see each other, you could go 1, 2, 4, and that would work. You could go 2, 4, 8, that would work. But if I was to start with 3, it would go 3, 6, 12, and that doesn't work. So one of these ends is 1 or 2, the middle is 2 or 4, and the other end is the other end, which is 4 or 8. So you end up with 1, 2, 4, 8 at the ends. And this run must contain 2 and 4. Does that impact that? Because there must be a 2 or a 4 in here. But if this is 1, 2, 4, this can't be a 1. If this is a 1, this would be 2, because this is a 2-cell 5 cage, because you can't repeat digits in a cage. And if it was a 3-cell cage, however I drew it, the minimum it could be would be 1, 2, 3, which is 6. So this is a 2-cell 5 cage. Now, if this was a 1, this would be 1, 2, 4. But if this was 2 and 4, how would I make the 5 cage? Because I couldn't use 1, 4. And this is a lot of people say, oh, well, it was faster than BremSter. As soon as I saw this, I could have removed the 1. But now I've got to explain why I'm removing this 1. If this was 1, 2, 4, 2 and 4 would be here. But this 5 cage needs to be either 1, 4 or 2, 3. But if this is 2, 4, that doesn't work. So this can't be a 1. So if this isn't 1, this can't be 2, this can't be 4. And there's no 4 here. So I've got 1, 2, 4. If this is 1, 2, it also doesn't work. This can't be a 1. Because if this is 1, I go 1, 2, 4. This is 1 and 2. And then this can't be 1, 4 or 2, 3 again. This isn't 1. Which means this isn't 4, this is a 2, 8 pair, and this is the 4, which means this has to be a 2, 3 cage. That's really cool. I like it. I could have got to and that makes this the 8 and this the 2. I could have got to that a lot faster if I wasn't explaining, but I don't mind that. This is 1, 3, because this has to be consecutive with the 2. This is a run of 3 black dots. Well, it's not one run of 3 digits, because they all see each other. And they have to be consecutive. Now, this can't be 1, 2, 3. 2's not available. Can't be 2, 3, 4. Can't be 3, 4, 5 or 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, it can be. It can't be 6, 7, 8 or 7, 8, 9. This is 5, 6, 7, which puts a 6 in the middle, and these are 5 and 7. And these digits here are 1, 3, and 9. And there's no 3 there. This is a 1 or a 9. So 3 is in one of those two. This is a 22 cage. A 22 cage must have a 9 in it, because if it didn't have a 9 in it, the maximum it could be would be 6, 7, 8. And 6, 7, 8, 7 and 8 is 15, add 6, it's 21. There is a 9 in this cage. If this was a 1, the thing is this 22 cage could grow. There's no 8 in this 21 cage. If there was no 9 in this 21 cage, the maximum this could be now would be 5, 6, and 7. 6, 7 is 13. This must have a 9 in it, because 5, 6, 7, the maximum it could be if that was a 9. 6 and 7 is 13, add 5 is 18. It doesn't work. There must be a 9 in this cage. This is the 1, this is the 3, this is the 9. Now I know the extent of this 22 cage. But these, I've got a 9, and then I need 2 digits that make up 21. Well, 21 minus 9 is 12, so I need another 12. How do I make the 12? Well, I can't use 9, 3. I can't use 8, 4. I could use 7, 5, and this has to be 5, 7, 9. And this digit right here is the missing 6. This 10 cage. Now, a 10 cage... well, 1, 9 it could be. It can't be 2, 8, 3, 7 or 4, 6. This is 1, 9. Which means this can't be a 3-cell 7 cage. Because if this was a 3-cell 7 cage, it would need... the minimum it could be, if it was a 3-cell 7 cage, it'd be 1, 2, 3. Except I can't use a 1. So if this was a 3-cell cage, the minimum it could be would be 2, 3, 4, which is 9. So this is a 2-cell 7 cage. Well, it can't be 1, 6. It can't be 2, 5. So this is a 3, 4. 4. What are those? Well, this isn't a 9 anymore. So 9 is on this white dot, making this 8, 9. 8, 9 is 17. To get to 22 from 17, that is a 5. This needs to sum to 13, because it is 22 minus 9. Now, I can't use 9, 4. I can't use 8, 5. It must be 6, 7, because if it the 6, 7, if I keep going, it's 7, 6, and I'm at the same digit. So this is 6, 7. The 6 makes this the 7 and this the 6. This is a 2 by Sudoku. The 2 can't be in any of those cells. That's a 2 in the corner. And these are 1, 6, and 8, which means I know what these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, and 7, which means I know what this is because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this is the 8 in the corner. This is really fun. Now this, the even digit on it can't be 6 or 8. So this is either 1, 2 or 2, 4. Either way, it contains a 2. This can't be 1, 2 or 3, 6. So it's either because 1, 2 is not available. So there must be a 4 on that because it can't be 1, 2. It could be 2, 4. It can't be 3, 6, or it could be 4, 8. There's a 2 or a 4 on, because there must be an even digit on every white dot because the digits are consecutive. So there must be a 2. Well, what's the even digit on this? Because it can't be 6, 8 and it can't be 4 because 4 is down here. So this is actually 1, 2 because I can't make it. The even digit available is 2 because 4, 6, and 8 is not available. And I can't make it 2, 3 because I can't put 3 on the dot. This is 1, 2, taking 2 out of here. This becomes 4, 8. And these, well, the 4, 8 makes that the 9 and that the 8. And these are 1, 2, 3. These are 3 and 5. If this was a 3, those 2 digits would have to sum to 17, which is the 2 maximum digits, 8 and 9. But I don't have 8 available. That's the 5. That's the 3. These have to sum to 15. And the only way to sum to 15 in 2 digits, there's 2 ways of doing it. 9, 6, or 7, 8. And I can't use 7, 8. These are 6, 9. Eight is over here. It's got to be this white dot. It could be, it can't be 1, 2 because that's not available. It could be 2, 3. Although if it is 2, 3, that's a problem for a different reason probably. Although there might be something up here. 2, 3. It could be 3, 4. It could be 4, 5. It can't be, so this is from 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it can't contain 6, 7, 8, or 9. So this is only from 2, 3, 4, 5. And this... Well, I know this triple. 4, 5, 9. That can't be a 9, because if this is a 9, by consecutive dot, this would have to be an 8, and it can't be. So it's not a 9. So 9 is in one of those two. If this is a 5, this couldn't be a 6. Oh, this can't be a 5. If this is a 5, this would have to be a 4 or a 6, and 4 and 6 are not available. That's a 4. So this is a 3 or a 5, and it can't be a 5. That's a 3. So where's 5 in this row? Oh, of course, that 5 did it. That's the 7, and that's the 5, and this is a pair. 2, no, not 8. 2, 7. So this is a triple. 1, 6, 8. Not sure what that's telling me because I don't know what this cage is. Now there's a couple of consecutive dots in that column. Nine is up here somewhere because I can't put 9 in any of those cells or any of those cells because of the 2, 3 pair. Or the 6, 9 pair, sorry. So I'd already started thinking about the next clue, which is not good when I'm trying to explain. This is the first Sudoku I've solved in a couple of weeks, by the way. So this has to be part of a black dot relationship. It can't be 1, 2, or 2, 4. If it's 3, 6, it's 3, 6. And if it's 4, 8, it's 4, 8. So this has to be 6 or 8. Not 1, 2, not 2, 4 because of that. 3, 6, I can't put the 3 here. So yeah, 3, 6, or 4, 8. So this is 6 or 8. So this is 5, 7, or 9. So this is even. But I'm not sure what that's doing for me. Three has to be in one of those two cells. So what can this be? It could be 1, 2. It can't be 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. Could it be 5, 6? No, that can't be 5 or 6. Oh, the 6 is making that the 9 and that the 6. And that does. See, it's just scanning. I'm a terrible scanner. That makes this 1 and this 9. This is a quadruple. 2, 3, 4, and 7. But this is a 24 cage. I struggle with large cages because the options feel way too open. So I've got 4 digits that need to sum to 21. If this is a 1, can I make those sum to 20? Well, the maximums would be 7, 5, 4. If this was a 1, I don't think I can get those to 20 because the maximum would be 7, 5, 4 because 6, 8, and 9 are available. 7, 5, 4 is only 16. This is not a 1. So that's a 6, 8 pair. So this can't contain 4, 6, or 8. This has to be a 1, 2 because I can't put a 3 on it. This is 1, 2, and the 1 is looking over, making that the 2 and that the 1. So this, well, this is a triple. 3, 4, 7. Well, I can't put 7 on a black dot. I can't put 3 in the cage. If this is a 3, that is a 6, and it can't be. So this is 4, which means this has to be the 8 because I can't go down to 2. This is the 3, this is the 7. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are the 5, 7, 9, which are not the non-black dot digits. This isn't the 8. But I've got 10, so these have to add to 14. But these are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is in one of those two digits. So now 1 is down here. Could this be 1, 2, 4? If this is 2, this can't be 2, 4, and it's been that way for a while. If this was 2, 4, it'd use up all of the even digits, and that would have no even digit. This is a 1, 2, which means there's no 2 up here. There must be a 4 up here. That was there for ages, and I just didn't see it. And this is 3 or 5 because it's the digit that is not on here. So this can't be 1. So this is 2, 3, or 5 only, and it can't be 3. So this is only 2 or 5. Huh. So I've got 10. These have to sum to 14. If this is 2, that can't be 6, 6. Could it be 8, 4? No. This can't be a 2. These would have to sum to 12, because these would be 12. These would have to be summed to 12. And I can't do 6, 6, and I can't do 8, 4, because that can't be a 4, because a 4 is over here. This is a 5. These sum to 15, so these have to sum to 9. So they're either 6, 3, which they're not. They are 8 and 1. I like that, which makes that the 2 and that the 1. The 8 means there's no 8 there. This is a 1, 6 pair. The 8 looks down, making that the 6, which makes that the 3, means that's not a 9. 3 is consecutive with 2 or 4, and the 4 looks down, meaning that's the 2. There's either a 4 or an 8 on this. And this is the digit that isn't the 4 and the 8, because 4 and 8 and 4 and 8 are knocked out of all of those, and I can't put both of them on a black dot. That's a 4 or an 8, and that contains the other 4, 8, but I'm not sure which yet. Anyway, this 5 is looking over saying that's, oh, there's no 5 on this. This is a 3, 4 pair. So that's the 5. There's no 5 there. This is a 22 cage. So these are 22 minus 5. So they're 17, which means these are 8 and 9. The 9 is looking down, making that the 8 and that the 9. I need to put a 3 in one of those two. 4 somewhere. Well, I know what this digit is. 1, this is a 2. Which means this is the 3, this is the 2. This is the 4 by Sudoku, so this is the 3. Then the 4 makes that the 7 and that the 4. There's no 7 there. 7 is down here, but actually I know what this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a 7. And then this is 5, 6, and 9, which gives me those. The 6 looks up saying that's not the 6. Yeah, okay. But this is 3. Oh, the 8 looks up making that the 4 and that the 8. So now I can do more. 4 is in one of those two. I'm going to move to center marks because I'm going to pencil mark all of this. 5, I need to put 6 in, which goes in here. And then this is 3 and 7. There you go. The 2 looks back making that the 1 and that the 2, which says that's not the 1. Okay. So this has got either 4 or 8 on it. If it's 4, it's 4, 5, because it can't be 3, 4. If it's got 8, it doesn't have 7 on it. So it's either 4, 5 or 8, 9. It can't be 5 there, so it can't be 4 there. It can't be 8, 9. I can't put 8 or 9 on it. So this is 4, 5. This is 8. The 4, 5 looks up making that the 9 and that the 5. I don't know why. Oh, because there was no digit around here, which is why that was a single fog. There's no 9 there. The 7 is looking down, making that the 2 and that the 7. The 5 is looking up, making that the 6, taking 6 out of there, which looks down, making that the 1 and that the 6. 5 is looking up, making that 9 and that 5. This column is missing, it's 1. The 5, of course, makes that the 7, and this becomes the 9. The 7 makes that the 3 and that the 7. The 3 makes that the 4 and that the 3. The 4 looks back making that the 6 and that the 4. The 6 looks back making that the 8, and I can take the 8 out of both of those. The 1 looks across making that the 6 and that the 1. The 7 and the 9 makes that the 5. Take the 5 out, and then I use the 7 to make that the 9 and that the 7. And that is the solution to a new broom sweeps clean. I don't understand the reference. I'm sure maybe I'll be told. I don't know. Maybe it was just dropped in as someone had created a puzzle and they thought they could get. They thought they'd just drop it in as a birthday thing. I don't know. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's a submission, and you know I do puzzles anyway, so why not? Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the puzzle. I really did. That was kind of fun. Again, not brutally difficult, but it was just a fun little journey. It was a nice puzzle for me to get my teeth back into. Maybe I'm saying that because I had a long dentist appointment today. Maybe get my teeth back into it after a couple of weeks off, but lots of fun. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you're enjoying everything that's happening on the channel, and as always, good luck with your solving.